the Mueller witch hunt goes on. Leaks suggesting that Mueller still wants the president to sit down with a special counsel for an interview. Rudy Giuliani, the president's lead attorney, making it clear, as he put it, that it would be over his dead body. Your thoughts?
Well, let's get Rudy Giuliani some vitamins and keep him alive then. And let's hope he was speaking in jest. But Rudy's right. I mean, this is somebody who came in as the president's personal attorney and said, I think I can meet with the Mueller team and see what else they need from us, maybe wrap this up. Yeah. And it just goes on and on and on. The other thing is, don't forget that the president has submitted answers to the Mueller questions. Those are submitted with his counsel. That's already been done. That's all done under oath. And I think that what happened today in these people giving Jim Comey a platform yet again so he can grandstand. He's a proven, renowned liar and leaker, sanctimoniously grandstanding, talking about the future and truth and the Constitution. Remember, he got fired.
I've got to be honest. I want the president to fire him again. Can that be done? To fire
Once
him?
is never enough. Well, in that case, the sequel would be
not
as
when
good
it comes
as the
to
original.
Comey.
Yes.
So let's turn to.
Seriously speaking, he was talking about the Flynn investigation, and he came out and he did what he always does. He's got to just go talk to the press. I guess he's selling his next book, but people aren't buying it, literally.
And turning to again the wall itself. That wall is so fundamental. That's to remind everyone, to the president, his campaign, his promises, and he alone understanding the urgency among all of the presidential candidates to secure our borders, our ports, and to remind people that nearly all of the marijuana, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, and now fentanyl are coming across that border. 70,000 ODs, deaths a year. And people want to debate a wall and securing that. That's where the Dems are. That's where the rhinos like Paul Ryan are.
That's where those who are resisting are. And I would remind them that walls work. Where you see them in Arizona, where they've been built in California, they work. They do deter people from coming over, and poison from flooding our borders as well. All this cocaine, as you say, the heroin, the fentanyl, et cetera. And the cost to this country, the cost of our heroin addiction and misuse disorders alone would pay for the wall and the border security many times over.
And there's no price on saving all of the lives and the devastation to our, particularly our young people.
Security. This is very simple, and it has an economic component. It has a safety component.
So the president is going to move ahead with this come hell or high water.
The president said last week, and he has not changed, that he is going to get this money one way or the other. And remember that the $1.6 billion from the Senate already from the summer, that's a great start. And the president has said that he will get this one way or the other, that he's going to make good on the promise, not because it was a campaign promise, because his first and solemn duty is to keep all of us safe.
Well, we remember why it was a campaign promise, because he wants to make America safe again, as I recall the motto from this president. Kellyanne Conway, always great to have you with us. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Lou. Take care.